Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Sam's Financial Corner. And today I'm just going to share some of the money lessons I learned growing up. I think it's important that it helps you kind of get more of a deeper feeling for who I am as a person and why personal finance is important to me. My mother would always talk about my grandfather, and she would always talk about how he say, if you have $1, save a dime, get you a piece of property. She would say that he was very frugal with his money, and she didn't even use frugal. She used a different term, but that would basically translate in today's terms of being money conscious. And that was one of the greatest lessons that I've learned growing up, is being money conscious. You know, this day and age, it's all about being flashy. You see people, influencers on Instagram, everyone's posting their living this fabulous life, and oftentimes it's a lie. I'm just going to say it. They lie. They lie. Because the question isn't, most of the time, here's the thing. When we see these people and they travel and they're on this beach and they're all over the place, you're like, oh my God, they're living this fabulous life. How they do it? Credit cards, sugar daddy, sugar mama, off of somebody else, scamming, doing whatever. Look, I'm not here to judge, but what I'm saying is one of the things, the most powerful lessons that my mother taught me was like, what you have is what you have, and what you have is what you have. And I'm saying that to basically say, live within your means. Stop trying to be more or have more or pretend to have more than others. It doesn't matter what you have. You can always get more money, but you don't get more life. You only get a certain amount of time, and that's it. So don't sit here and try to pretend that your life is fabulous when it's not. Your life is your life. We all have good points, we have bad points, and most of the time in between, we just kind of have bleh days. It is what it is. But the thing about it is up to us to make the most of what we have. And I think that was the greatest lesson that her father taught her and that she passed on to me. Make the most of what you have and make it work for you. Oftentimes we don't make our money work for us. We will buy shoes that we can't afford. We'll buy cars that we can't afford. We'll buy homes that are too much home. And we will do all these things for appearances. But we don't do them for the benefit of ourselves. You have to forget that the personal finance, it starts with you. Your personal finance is about you. It's about giving yourself every advantage you can. It's about saving as much as you can. Because when the bad times come, and they will, you have a defense. That's the point. That's the point of all of this. That's the point of all of these videos. That's the point of every seminar and every webinar and everything else you'll ever hear. Personal finance is about you and about learning to make the most of what you have and doing your best to make more. So when you have more, you have a stronger defense. That's the basis of personal finance. There's no other way around it. There's no other thing about it. That is the true basis. Remember, when it comes to your money, and I'll pass this on to you, if you earn $1, save a dime. It really is that simple. You earn $1, save a dime. And I know some people are like, I can't afford to save 10%. Maybe not today. And I'm always the belief, and you'll hear me say it in other videos, start off with $5. Start off with $10 a paycheck. Start off with something that you know you can do and keep working towards that 10%. If you want to retire early, you're going to have to put more away, especially if you have only one source of income. Always, if you can, get into real estate. Buy a house, buy a condo, live in it. If you can pay it off, get something else, rent it out. You have to always be thinking of ways of making more income for yourself. Always. You always want to do things that are in your best interest, especially when it comes to your personal finance. And some people say you're being selfish, and they're absolutely right. Your personal finance is personal. That's why it's personal, called personal finance. It's about you. It's about you giving yourself every advantage you can. It's about taking care of yourself. It's about doing everything you can to support yourself and to create avenues for who? You. You matter. It should be called You Finance, because that's what it is. You Finance. It's about you. Never forget that. What I learned, a lot of the lessons about having property, about saving, about being money conscious. But I also learned that I'm responsible for my personal finance ship. I'm the driver. I'm the guy. I'm the captain. So I'm responsible for where it goes. And sometimes, the choppy waters have happened. I've given up and I've crashed. But that's okay, because I can get back up and I can keep going. So I want to encourage all of you today, no matter how many times you crashed and burned, it's all right. You can keep going. The greatest lesson I've learned is that it's about me, and I have to invest in me. And that's what these videos are for. They're not just for you, they're for me too. To remind myself to always invest in myself, and to always be there for myself, to always be present for myself, and to always show up for me. And that's the wisdom that I want to impart to you today. Be present for you. Show up for you. Give yourself the best at all times. This path of personal finance is not hard. You're going to want to give up. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to feel tired. You're just going to be like, it's too much. But keep going. At the end of it, you'll be in the place that you foresaw yourself to be in. And at the end of the day, that's what matters. Making it. And remember, again, like I said, this is personal. So your personal finance journey is not like your mother's. It's not like your brothers or sisters or aunts or cousin or your pastor or your coworker or nobody else. It's yours. You are the captain of your ship, and you decide where it goes. So I'm hoping that today you start to really be the captain of your ship and guide it in the direction that you want to go. You have the power and the authority to do it. So I encourage you to do so today. So I want to say thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. And with this video, because I went on an empowerment streak, which I kind of like, please share it too. Encourage somebody else. Talk to your friends. Talk to those in your circle. Start talking about money. Start talking about personal finance. Start talking about side hustles. Start talking about things you can do to improve your life. And you will be amazed at the knowledge and wisdom that you can obtain from your circle. So thank you all for watching. I love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.